Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Russell update for you guys. Russell right now sitting at $3.8 million in market cap. A lot of people are crying. A lot of people are, crapping their pants like, yo, it's going to zero. It's going to zero. I told you, it's just a scam. Okay. Meme coins are very volatile, guys. Meme coins are very volatile. They're very risky. They're like leverage, right? Remember how leverage is very risky? The only difference is, though, meme coins don't liquidate you, right? They don't have liquidation levels or prices, right? So when you buy a meme coin, view it as not necessarily a lottery ticket, because in my opinion, meme coins can give you some type of edge if you do your research, right? Why would you buy the Russell token, and who would be the buyers of Russell token in the future? Ask yourself that. I would buy the Russell token, the Russell Akita Inu dog, because it is the official dog of Brian Armstrong's dog, pet dog, right? It is the official name. It's based off of Brian Armstrong's pet dog, okay? Did we see previous projects have success being based off of a founder or someone in the space that is a billionaire, successful person? Did we see their projects have success in the past? Yes, we did. Where did we see those instances? We saw it with Myro on Solana, right? Went to 400 mil market cap, which is the founder of Solana's pet dog. We saw it with Toshi, right? Which is coincidentally Brian Armstrong's pet cat, which went to $1 billion in market cap. Well, if Brian Armstrong's pet cat went to $1 billion in market cap, couldn't we say that Russell could go to $1 billion market cap? Is that crazy to think? I don't think that's crazy to think, right? And this is how I'm reasoning it out now. Did we see the richest man in the world reply to Russell on one of its posts? Yes, we did. Did we see the official Brian Armstrong interact with Russell on many of their posts and also purchase some of their base posts on the base app? Yes, we did, right? And when I see things like this, do we see Brian Armstrong, anytime he posts a picture of Russell, the price pumps? Yes, we do. So I'm thinking, well, who's gonna buy Russell in the future? When more and more people come to the base app, and they see Toshi doing well, or they're like, man, Toshi's such a big market cap. Isn't there anything that is low cap that's kind of similar to Toshi that I could buy? Boom, Russell is the first thing right there. There you go. Exposure to millions and millions of new onboarded users whenever the market flips bullish again. Remember, the only reason we pull back down after these interactions is because the overall market is in a bad spot. If it wasn't in a bad spot and this was last year, we'd already gone to $1 billion market cap. Honestly, we'd have got the Coinbase listing. You see Ski Mask Dog went to 300 mil market cap, right, from nothing last year, and it didn't have nearly the type of interactions that Russell has, right? It's just that the market conditions last year were much better, right, in 2024. So in my opinion, when the market finally flips bullish again, Russell will be one of those ones that goes to billions in market cap. And like I said in the past, I've said in previous videos, just 100,000 Russell tokens is enough, guys. You don't have to bet the bank and buy 1 million tokens. 100,000 Russell tokens is $380 right now. I think that's a great bet to have. Don't overinvest, guys, especially in the space. It'll make you emotional. When you overinvest, say you put 5K in the Russell right now, you're going to be thinking about losing your 5K. Any swing, you're going to be thinking about taking out your money, or you're going to be worried. It's going to affect you mentally and emotionally, unless 5K isn't a lot to you, right? If $5,000 isn't a lot to you, then you won't have to worry about it. But I think the average person, 5K in one coin, one meme coin especially, is a lot, right? Especially in these conditions, everybody's on edge. So you just invest an amount that is, you could sleep well at night. If something goes wrong, well, that's fine, right? But you invest an amount, you sleep well at night, doesn't make you emotional. You could hold it, no problem. Whatever happens to it, happens to it. That's what I think you do with Russell. 100,000 Russell tokens, great spot. And then we see potential move to $1 billion, if not 10 billion market cap. Remember, the Russell dog is an Akita Inu, right? The white Russell dog, it's an Akita Inu. Akita Inu last cycle with Shiba Inu, you see Shiba Inu went to 40, 50 bill market cap. There's a coin called Akita Inu last cycle that went to 3 bill market cap. It doesn't have the catalyst like Russell. It doesn't have the the sentiment, and the whole Brian Armstrong, Elon Musk sentiment going around with it, right? And it went to 3 billion market cap last cycle. So in my opinion, again, these type of targets for us in the future is very possible, and I'll stick with that. Let's take a look at the Twitter if we see any new updates for Russell on Twitter. Again, it's just simple thesis, right? So yes, you know, meme coins are a gamble, but you could give yourself an edge in said gambles compared to just buying a scratch off, or, you know, go into a slot machine. There's no edge in those. Russell, crypto, there's an edge, right? Russell, you see right here, boom, this is your edge, the bald man. Brian Armstrong, the bald man, is your edge. Okay. So recent tweet: accept what it is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Russell, right? So again, 100,000 Russell tokens, guys, in my opinion, is a great bet. I will keep the updates coming for you guys. As always, none of this is financial advice. Like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll catch you